Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We are back with some more exclusive content. Leon and Jason here. We're here today to talk about our good friends at Team Collective. Team Collective is a store out of London, Ontario. They've been around for a while, but with the way that the world's kind of changed and um, they've kind of had to adapt with the times. They specialize in
Right.
selling um, sports stuff, equipment, team sales, stuff like that. They've moved into selling some more licensed stuff, retail game, MLB,
Yeah.
minor leagues, Disney, Marvel, that kind of stuff. So um, we also have a pre-order with our good friend Pierre, launching with them. That's launched this week. It's up for a little bit, more time, but we wanted to kind of go through their portfolio and kind of show you guys, what you have available. Maybe you guys
Hmm.
can double up on some of the stuff
Right.
that they have available right now. So, before we start, do you have any words about Team Collective?
Yeah. I mean, they've been doing, like you said, sports and team stuff for a while, and unless you were on a list or a member of that team, it was kind of hard to get a hold of. So it's nice to see that they're re-releasing some of that stuff too, for retail. I got a few of those here. Um, he really likes Kevin. Kevin, the brains behind Team Collective, their retail division anyway. Likes to tell stories about old London teams. So we're seeing some of those old logos pop up. And he's really getting into, like you said, the Disney, the Marvel, some of that licensed stuff too, which is really cool to see. He's putting his own little spin on it. Um, yeah, I'm a big fan of Team Collective, ever since he started launching his retail stuff, and yeah, the sky's the limit for what he can do up there. So
Cool. So we'll jump right into it. I'll show you a couple, and then maybe we'll just go back and forth every
yeah.
every, every couple. The first couple I have are MLB hats. Really cool for them to do. Basically, they retroed an old Canada Day hat. So if you weren't
Hmm.
around to get it originally, you can get it now. So
Oh,
that old
cool.
Toronto Blue Jay logo, all red, tonal flag, gray under. Very, very solid hat. Um,
Nice.
can't get enough of the Canada Day stuff. This one, I believe, was a collaboration with our good friend Big Dave. It is the 45s
Yeah.
with the
Yep.
brick red. Comes with a nice little Team Collective pin there. And then on to the Disney stuff. So they got a couple. So this one was with James Hummel, the commish.
Okay. Yep.
It's a little grayed out Mickey here. We got the Shaka Mickey.
Dude, yeah, I absolutely love that hat.
Yeah,
It was my second best hat of the year
there you
last
go.
year.
We got the Star Commander hat.
Oh, yeah,
Toy Story. This is like the colorway of those aliens.
yeah,
The Pizza Planet.
that one's
With
really
the
nice.
neon green under. This is a solid hat. The Mickey and the Bulls.
Yeah, he's pulling some old stuff out of the catalog too.
Yeah,
That
this reminds me of like those old sweaters people used to
Yep,
wear.
yep.
And then the Mickey with the pink bottom.
And Mickey's wearing a pink bottom too.
Yeah,
That's
and he's
a
wearing a
nice
pink
little
bottom. So
nice
that's
little
my
touch.
first batch of hats. What do you got to show off?
Yeah, I'm big into minor league. Everybody knows I'm big into obscure teams, if you will. So I got a few that he's released, retroed, whatever, from the minor leagues, and actually one of his own teams, if you will. So first up, London Rippers. Um, we didn't think we'd ever see this logo again, only because the team's owner was such a terrible person. But it's a cool logo nonetheless. You can go look up that story if you want, but yeah, this was the London Rippers. They were around, I think, late 2000s, early 2010s, so around that era. But yeah, they played in London, Ontario, part of the Frontier League, I think. Um, yeah, not affiliated baseball, independent baseball. But one of the affiliated teams that London had was the London Tigers. They were around in the 90s. Cool little spin on the Detroit Tigers logo. Basically took the edge of the D off and made an L out of it. Length back like it would have been in the early 90s. Cool little retro from them. And then Kevin actually plays like, amateur baseball in the Wood Bat League. And so he's on a team called the Oak Ridge Reds. And he actually, released their hat on his website. Cool logo. I love the red with the white buttons and eyelets.
Yeah.
Small little reds on the back. I actually have their batting practice version of their hat too, which is a white front panel, diamond era. Couldn't really find that for some reason, but it's around here somewhere. So yeah, I love actual teams, minor league teams, and so it's nice to see him releasing some of that team sport stuff he's done in the past.
Cool. So I'll get into my next little batch here. So this one was a collaboration with our good friend Thomas Kwan from Toronto. I believe he teamed up with an artist that submitted this to Clink Room, but it never made it as an official hat, or it didn't. I don't know the full story, but it's the 8-bit fighters. I believe there was one version, so it was like a Clink Room thing. They won, and then they didn't make it, but then they still made it somehow. I don't know.
The original one was like a green and blue, isn't it?
Yeah, or like a blue and red, or
maybe blue and red. Yeah,
who knows? But killer design, 8-bit stuff. I'm not crazy about, but something about this one made me want to get it. The teal and the orange, really, or the teal and the yellow, really.
Yeah, I love that color combo.
The next one is a tribute to probably my favorite pitcher of all time, or at least the best pitcher I've ever seen pitch live, the Roy Halladay. The original one came out in red and blue, so it could basically serve both the teams that Roy played for, the Phillies and Toronto. So this was made by the artist that James used. So the commissioner was Tony Lasoya. But I bugged them. I'm like, we need team specific ones. So I pushed them really hard. So like the Angry J version. So it's like silver and cerulean blue.
Nice.
Gray under. It's got his number at the back.
Okay.
And this one is the maroon kind of white. So it's got the white button. And then 34 for when he played for the Phillies. I love these hats. They hold a very special place in my heart. And then this one, I believe, was an actual team that played. Can you help me with the name? What's the name of this?
So this is the Astoria Pirates.
Yeah. So
yeah, I got that one here.
You guys understand the reference? The Goonies? No,
because they were from Astoria, Oregon.
Okay.
This team's actually from Astoria, Ontario. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Or something like that. But yeah, cool design.
Yeah, you might see that come back in another colorway in the future.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see a lot of these in colorways.
Mm-hmm. And then we have this one, which is the Black Panther. So it's midnight camo.
Love that camo.
Pull under. Pretty strong hat.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I have a couple more, but I think I'll hand it back to you. See what you got.
I just got one more here. And I apologize, but I can't remember the designer behind this one. But this is kind of a zombie reference, a little play on words of The Walking Dead. And we got the Walking Dead. So basically a zombie pitcher throwing his arm out, trying to throw that heater down the plate. Got a cool little Walking Dead back hit there. Yeah, this is, I think this is one of the very first ones he actually did opening the retail shop. So
yeah, I think it was like a team or something, and then it did really well, and then it was the first one he kind of brought out of his portfolio.
Right. Well, I got one more here, but I'll save it for the end.
Okay. And then the last four I have, basically, if you're a Mighty Ducks fan, these are must owns. So the first two are the Gordon Bombay pack. So the Adina Hawks, right? So this is the team that him and Banks played for. Mm-hmm. That coach was a kind of an a-hole. And then the Minnehaha Waves. So this was the minor league team that Gordon Bombay played for. And then
ended his career with that team.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next two are the the Goodwill Games pack or the Junior Goodwill Games pack. We got Iceland or Island, they call it, and then the USA with the red under. This one, I love the Hendrix at the back. You don't like it too much, but whatever.
Yeah, yep. It's still cool to tie it in the movie.
Yeah, I
Hendrix
would have
was the
liked the
sponsor of
Hendrix
the
on the
team.
side because it was like their sleeve
Yeah.
logo,
Yep.
and maybe USA. I don't know, whatever. But regardless,
It's cool hat, man, with that red bottom too. Pretty kick-ass.
Exactly. All right, and then the last one, I think we both have the same last hat, right?
Yep.
So you can get this one on pre-order right now. I think $5 from every hat goes to BLM. So this is a well thought out hat by our good friend Pierre, and I'm glad it came out how he wanted it. It serves a great purpose. It goes to a great cause. So hopefully, you guys head to Team Collective right now and pre-order it. So.
Yeah, Pierre really put a lot of thought and effort into this. He got a lot of feedback from other members of the community, from his friends. But basically, this is a tribute hat to Juneteenth, and what all he learned about it this past year, and what it actually means to him and his friends and community. So, yeah, again, $5 for every hat sold goes to Black Lives Matter. Great cause. I'm just proud to be able to say I have a piece of this. So
Exactly. So, thanks for joining us. Make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe. Let us know if you guys picked up anything from Team Collective. They're definitely one of the new kids on the block in terms of them using that brand, but they've been doing it for a long, long time.
Very long time.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you guys catch us soon. We'll have some more content later in the week. So stay fitted. We'll catch you guys later, guys.